Hi. So what are the remedies that are available to you if your LRS application is rejected? Now there are three remedies. I will explain all the remedies after a little while, but basically there are three remedies. One is you can directly approach High Court and file a writ petition and question the rejection order that was passed by the authority. That is one remedy you have if High Court is very accessible to you, point one. And the result will be slow in a High Court. But it is economical. If you can't invest more money, you must directly approach High Court and question the illegal, arbitrary, unconstitutional action of the competent authority based on the G.O. This is one remedy you have. The second remedy you have is you can directly approach a civil court and file a case for, which is called suit for damages, or suit for mandatory injunction also. This is the legal language I am speaking. You can go to any advocate who can guide you. There also you can question the rejection order. It is expensive. You have to pay court fees in a trial court, civil court, which is very much in your locality. Your advocate will guide you pertaining to that. The third remedy is in the G.O. itself. Rule 13 of the G.O. says that government will appoint an authority, appellate authority, which will dispose of the rejection order within 7 days. Now, provided the condition for making an application before the appellate authorities, you must pay the entire LRS amount and there should be entire documentary clearance. Then only the remedy before the appellate authority appointed by the government in accordance with the G.O. under Rule 13, you can avail. Otherwise, no. So that is the remedy that is available in the G.O. also. But having said that, G.O. is very defective. I will explain why G.O. is defective. G.O. did not speak about what to do when the applicant doesn't have money. G.O. did not speak about what to do if it is a minor's property. G.O. did not speak about what to do when the owner of the property is staying abroad, because if you are trying to access the LRS website or Android app, it is through a mobile phone. It is through a mobile number, because OTP is generated when you give your mobile number, and if you give an international mobile number, OTP is not being generated. So therefore this problem was not covered. And there are hundreds of other critical different problems that are being faced by the applicants. I am finding a lot of those problems in the comments itself. One different kind of problem could be that if in a Gram Panchayat layout permission was not given or permission was not taken, a house is constructed. Now if LRS has to be paid on this plot or not was not clarified. G.O. said LRS must be applicable only for the open plots. Now without permission, if a house is constructed, in the eye of the law, that house doesn't exist. On paper, it doesn't exist because it was constructed without permission. But physically it exists. So what to do in that kind of situation? Whether to treat that property as an open plot or whether to treat that property as a house property, that was not clarified in the G.O. Therefore, G.O. has 101 defects. Those all defects will be covered only in the civil court or the High Court, because nobody pays the entire money and submit the entire documentary evidence when there is a defect in the G.O. itself. So therefore, G.O. is defective. This is my understanding, because there are many questions. I have given you only just 4 illustrations pertaining to the defects in the G.O. Now G.O. has some restrictions. And what are the restrictions? If your plot falls in those restrictions, temporarily registration is prohibited, but registration will be allowed, because G.O. itself says that they will not issue LRS proceedings. Then why will they prohibit the registrations? Anyhow, registrations will be opened for all the plots in the near future. Don't worry about that. That is my prediction, because it is absolutely illegal. I have made another video, kindly go through that, how registration prohibition is illegal as per the G.O. Now what are the restrictions? Let us see, which is also coming up on your screen. What are the restrictions where LRS proceedings will not be issued at all? That is, application will not be accepted at all. What those restrictions are? If it is a water body, now it is near to a water body, FTL full tank level, If it is near to a river, river beds, nalas, then LRS will not be given. And the other is if it is in the master plan or the zonal development, LRS will not be given. That is also clarified in the GO. And the next is if it is near to the outer ring road, if it is near to the special economic zones, it is the criteria of the government. It is the prerogative of the government. Therefore, I suggested in another video also, and I am suggested in this video also, even though it is in the list of restrictions apply, you are going to lose nothing. You are going to lose only 1,000 rupees. At least you will get some clarity on your subject. And the other this thing near the airport, near military, near 111 GO, because 111 GO is a catchment area for Usman Sagar and Himayat Sagar. They are the big lakes that used to supply water to the Hyderabad. Now there is a discussion going on in the government whether to scrap that GO or not, because right now the water supply to the Hyderabad city is not coming from Usman Sagar and Himayat Sagar. It is coming from the rivers. Therefore, there is a proposal with the government to scrap the GO also. And if it is an industrial zone, if it is in the master plan, also LRS proceedings will not be given. If it is in the legal disputes, also LRS proceedings will not be given. If the area is earmarked as open space in the master plan, LRS proceedings will not be given. Therefore, there is no clarity. The best part is apply, because paying 1,000 rupees is nothing. You apply, you will get some clarity. Even though your property falls in the restrictions that are given under Rule 5 of the GO, my request would be to apply. That is my legal advice also. So therefore, the 3 remedies what I had enumerated a little while ago is that you can approach the High Court, you can approach the trial court, that is the civil court, you can approach even the appellate authority. And what is the best? My opinion, as per my opinion, the best way is civil court, because you will get a lot of clarity in the subject in your case. In High Court, you will get only limited clarity. In the government, if it is before the government, you have to pay the entire LRS amount, and you have to submit the entire documentary evidence. Now remember, if you are paying something to the government, it is like donating money in the temple hundi. It is very, very difficult for you to get it back. So it is almost a least wisest method to prefer an appeal before the government itself under Rule 13. The best way could be civil court, where you will pay a court fee and you will have access up to Supreme Court. Remember, if you file a suit before the civil court, you can get 100% clarity. In a writ petition also, you get a limited clarity. And in the writ petition, based on the present load on the High Court, it takes time. But in the civil court, it will not take time. Dates will be given, and you can question anything. You can question the GO, you can question the action on the GO, you can question the illegal action on the GO, you can question the damages, you can question your mental agony. Whatever grievance you have against the government, you can question absolutely in the trial court, in the civil court. That is my suggestion, because High Court means you have to approach Hyderabad. Civil court, it will be at your location. If you are in Hyderabad, which is very far away from Hyderabad, you can file a case in the civil court. Your local advocates will definitely guide you in filing a suit in a civil court. And if you get a rejection order, don't worry, because the GO itself is very defective. It has to be clarified. This time it will be clarified completely, and public will get a lot of relief. High Court is already on the job. Okay. If you have any doubts, kindly comment. Thank you. Thanks for watching.